Hi guys, it's Mrs. Sutton. In class yesterday, I told you that today you would be researching for the outside sources, the ones beyond the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, in order to support your position for your argumentative speech. I just want to show you one quick website. It's super easy, completely painless, and it yields quite a bit of information. I'm going to show you how to access the New York Times Room for Debate. I already have it in my browser here. New York Times Room for Debate is a great source for students, for educators. It's dealing with relevant topics. The articles aren't necessarily difficult to read. It's a pretty thorough site for issues relating to opinion. Okay, that could be argumentative speech topics or opinion paper topics. So I go to the search menu here for Room for Debate. Make sure you are on the actual Room for Debate part of the New York Times website, or else you might just get too much information. So I want to type in vigilante because let's say I have the topic, the King and the Duke's punishment is or is not justifiable. And the topic is to research is vigilante justice. So I type in vigilante. I get a ton of articles related to issues in Florida, that they're passing a new law, dealing with people, being able to take the law into their own hands if necessary. So I could use some of the information here. I could also, because I know that the issue in Ferguson, Missouri is an issue that dealt with vigilante justice, I could type in Ferguson vigilante, which I've done here on a previous page, and these are the Oath Keepers is a vigilante justice organization. Read some of that information and see if it pertains to your viewpoint that you've decided to speak about. Okay, going back to the New York Times website. So let's say I want to research whether or not Huck is a good role model. So I'm going to look for role models. And there are several articles about Barbie, whether or not she's a good role model. I'm not sure that would really work. I want to check more on Room for Debate. Let's see what I can come up with on the next page. This might actually work. This is an article about whether or not Hillary Clinton is a good role model, whether or not certain men are good role models. I might get some information in here. It's something to consider at the very least. Other topics to consider searching, ones that I've searched for: adolescent maturity, like I said, the role model, vigilante justice, racism, Huck Finn. Any of those topics might yield you some results that are going to be helpful for the speech. But don't just limit yourself to the New York Times website. Feel free to use my webpage under The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, under the controversy section. Several of these sites will lead you to more information about hot button issues related to The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So think outside the box. Don't just Google the topic, because you're probably going to end up with somebody else's paper from a class that they got a D on. And anyway, it's not a scholarly site. So think outside the box. Look for the gray, not the black or the white. And if you have any questions, feel free to give me send me an email or have Mrs. Unger get in touch with me. Thanks, guys.